Spriston Gaming. We are back with another exciting episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Week. The show help figure out what mods are good for you. And this week we have an easy week ahead. I just want to cover some cool server-side mods. Before we jump into anything, I want to say thank you, mod authors, and thank you, community members. Everything you guys do is super awesome. So thank you for all the cool stuff. But now we're jumping to the mods. And the first mod is Less Grass by Gookie. And it's just a small server-side mod that does help improvement. And it still may look like there's a ton of grass here, and functionally there is, but it cuts the grass down to size instead of it being as big as it is, which does impact frame rate and stuff like that. It cuts it down to the smaller types of grass to, one, give you better visibility, two, it just, I think, kind of looks a little bit better. Yes, in a true zombie survival, whatever, into the world, there's going to be grass everywhere. It's going to be harder to see, stuff like that. But I like it like this because, one, if you're playing on an older system, this does help frame rates. Like Lunabug plays on an old laptop. This really helps frame rates and stuff like that. But also, it really just makes it feel like it's early in it. You know, like there's not as many zombies and stuff around, depending upon how you play. You can role play it as it's an early on into the zombie apocalypse and stuff. Maybe, you know, world is turned, but it's not years or months into it. It's, you know, maybe a week or a month or so. So grass hasn't had a chance to grow. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. It's a super cool craft books by Pobby, and it's just another small little server side mod that makes it so you can actually craft books inside of the workstation. So if we come here and we look under the science section, you see we have not only the magazines, but we also can craft the skill books and stuff like Furious Fists or Get Hammered. And the reason I like this is because it's come to my experience in playing vanilla version of this. It can be really hard to get some of these books to the point where it's actually kind of ridiculous how you have to spec into stuff that you may not want to spec into if you play by yourself. And this really just helps you because I don't necessarily always like to spec into vehicle crafting or stuff like that every single time just so I can get vehicle books. I want to do other stuff, but if I'm playing by myself, I have to put points into that and then respec. Well, this gives me the option of not having to deal with the respec and stuff like that. I can literally just craft these books as I need them with glue, paper, and cloth. It's a small modlet that really just makes it to where you can just craft the stuff that you want or need and only focus on looting the stuff that you want or need, like getting hammered or however you decide you want to play. This really just lets you close the gap on the other stuff that you have a hard time either getting or that you don't want to spec into. You don't want to waste your points, especially if you're like me and it takes, 50 days and you're done. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright folks, so this next mod is the Serverside Zombies Plus by Aramis and Oakraven, and this is a spiritual, if not actual, successor to the old Snufkin's Serverside Zombies that no longer works with Alpha 21. And it incorporates 27 new zombies, and you see, 27 new entities, I'll say. Some cool looking animals, some new zombies and stuff. And a lot of these also were from the Preppocalypse, if you guys remember me showing that off at the end of Alpha 20. But there's just some really cool stuff here. Like we have this battle chicken. We have a rabbit, a zombie bunny, a zombie snake, a plasma vulture, which I have no idea what that is. We have a steel axe lumberjack, a cop with a baton, a hazmat guy with a stun baton, a mutant dude and a hazmat barrel, a nurse with some bolts, a Mo with a chainsaw, Ashley surrounded by a fire, which is kind of weird, Tom Clark with some desert vultures, we got some M60 Demolisher, we got the machete party girl, we got this dude with a nail gun, utility worker, a businessman with a pistol, the pump shotgun biker, the scorcher dude who will wreck your shop. We have this girl with the SMG. We have a sniper bow. We have a spider pipe bomber, and then we have a spider fire starter. Big mama with some clubs, so she can finally put the beat down on people like she's supposed to, and a big daddy with some with a sledgehammer, so he can put the beat down. And then a radiation shower white, which if I turn back on the HUD and I get close to him, you can... Oh, he's not doing it. He was doing an aura earlier. bonk. But I like this with the chicken. Oh, he didn't do it. No, he did it earlier. Come on. Bonk. There he goes. That was the noise that, or maybe I was hitting the rabbit earlier. I like the noise that the rabbit makes. I thought it was the chicken for whatever reason. My apologies. But it's just really neat to see all these super cool creatures, zombies that they've added in with this mod. It's just, you know, the additional zombies that really just enhances the flavor over the vanilla, because really we only have certain types of zombies in the vanilla. But this makes it more fun because, especially, like, I'm actually going to go ahead and take out most of these real quick. Hey, I hit you in the head, didn't I? There we go. Come here, you. There we go. I'll take you out. Hey. Okay, yeah, she's done for. Take him out. Hey. There you go. Okay, he's down. I'm going to keep the Demolisher, but I want to show you that these guys can also shoot. Oh, I think I forgot the soldier. There is a soldier version that has a gun. Yeah, there we go. The soldier with the gun. Sorry, I forgot to pull this one out. But we're gonna go ahead and smack all these guys. We're gonna leave that Demolisher there. I'm gonna unfreeze the AI. Hey, Demolisher. The AI is frozen, buddy. Hey. Oh, well, damn it. That wasn't what I intended. I didn't mean to kill him. Okay, we'll spawn in the rifle soldier. Hey. Hey, pay attention to me. Pay attention. Pay attention. He's supposed to be shooting at me. They actually do shoot at you. Hey, shoot at me. I don't know why it's not shooting at me. Shoot at me. Am I? No, I'm not in ghost mode or anything like that. Why is it not shooting at me? Everything is... I'm not invisible. Let's turn invisible on. Turn it back off. No. Shoot me! There we go. Okay, I'm gonna run over here. Shoot me! See, look at that. I actually shot. So it adds a nice challenge to the game, I think, having this added in with the zombies that spawn in with guns that can actually shoot you, or a stun baton that can stun you, electrocute you, stuff like that. It really does spice up the difficulty a lot with how these things are going to interact with the game world, and just make it so much more fun. If you play challenging or just however you want to play, this really will just enhance the type of playstyles you're going to have, because having to deal with a zombie that's going to shoot you in the face, that's kind of fun, especially if they see you first. But with that, we're going to move over to the last mod. Alright folks, so this last mod is called Return of the Hordes by KH Music, or Kilohertz Music, and Prolific Poultry. So what this mod does is it makes it so Hordes become crazy again. So if you guys remember back in Alpha 18, Hordes used to be kind of a big deal. Horde Night was, you know, just a crap ton of zombies chasing you down, trying to destroy you. Of course, you could hide from them and stuff like that, but as your game stage progressed, they got really hard really fast. You didn't really have super easy Horde Nights, even on like day 1. Or, I'm sorry, not day 1, but like day 7, you know, the first Horde. So what this mod does is, I'm just kind of running around. I froze the AI a little bit just so you guys can see. It ups the amount of zombies you get progressively, especially starting from like day 40, or not day 40, but game stage 40 and on. You start getting cops and demolishers and radiateds and stuff like that a lot more frequently. They'll start popping up in hordes. Hordes will be a lot stronger. There will be a lot more zombies progressively, so even, you know, day 1 you'll have a little bit more, day 2, 3, 4, as you progress through, So by the time you get to the first Horde night on day 7, you're not going to have, 6 zombies or whatever. You could potentially have up to 64 depending upon how you do your game settings. And that's kind of what's happened here. I have a little bit more than what would normally be here for a Horde night because that's just what the game does, or what the mod does. It increases it. But not only that, it also comes with a ×2 game stage progression, so your progression actually goes up a lot faster as you're killing zombies and doing stuff like that. You're getting more happening. We're actually just going to go ahead and waste some of these zombies and stuff. Oh, hey guy. Didn't see you there. We're going to go ahead and take care of some zombies. And I don't know if you guys saw or not, but there was a special zombie that popped up. And that's kind of fun that there are special zombies that this mod incorporates that are Serverside, just like the mod itself, that, help spice up how everything works. I'm not going to show them off again or anything like that. I want you guys to experience that yourself. But it is pretty fun to be able to see more mods doing stuff like this and just making Hordes, Horde nights and stuff like that just more fun in general. Because if there's one thing that I think the game kind of did right in earlier alphas was, while you could dig down and avoid a horde, a lot of the times the horde fights were so much more fun and so much harder before you had these, barrier bases or infinity bases, however you want to call them. The only real way we dealt with them on console was get a bunch of guns, a bunch of bullets, repair kits, weapons, just anything you can, find a spot, fortify, and fight. You could also dig underground, but that took a lot of the fun away. But now you've got these AFK trap bases that'll just kill zombies infinitely. And while those can be fun, sometimes setting them up is kind of interesting, or having some traps to assist. I actually prefer just the nitty-gritty getting in here and fighting a horde myself, shooting them, doing a running around with a melee build where you've got steel knuckles and beer and stuff like that. And I originally started playing with that on console, where we would have a base, sure, but it was more about running around like this without God mode on, where we would run, turn around, shoot, kill, do what we can, run some more, turn around, shoot, kill, do what we can. Of course, I wasn't using a God mode weapon at the time, but still the concept is the same. You're just looking to buy time, get to a spot where you can turn around and kill, do what you can, take out the zombies, and then run. Rinse and repeat. And I actually had a lot of fun with that. And this mod brings back that challenge and that thrill that you get from some of the earlier alphas, experiencing horde nights and having overpowered zombies spawn in really early. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you had fun. If you liked the episode, go ahead, like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that good stuff. If you didn't, hey, that's cool too. You can drop a comment, tell us what we can do better. But have fun, take it easy, and we will see you next time.